embrace so carelessly, my soul returns. And only sometimes you see a star that walks alone. That's when I dream on. I wished I'd never let it go. Don't you wanna go to Casper's castle? Everybody wants to go to Casper's castle. For colors of your life, we're all going up to Casper's castle. Everybody's gonna be at Casper's castle, where lovers reunite. The flavors you savor while you learn the teaching on the walls. And in the garden, the roses wait for spring to come. The stream will always flow, always flow. And only sometimes you see a star that walks alone. That's when I dream on. I wish I'd never let it go. Don't you wanna go to Casper's castle? Everybody wants to go to Casper's castle. The colors of your life. We're all going up to Casper's castle. Everybody's gonna be at Casper's castle, where lovers reunite. And no one was to blame for the love he could not claim. And though he fought in vain, his love and out remain. Oh, yeah. Don't you wanna go to Casper's castle? Everybody wants to go to Casper's castle. The colors of your life. We're all going up to Casper's castle. Everybody's gonna be at Casper's castle, where lovers reunite. Oh yeah. The colors of your life. When lovers reunite, when lovers reunite at Casper's castle.
One of our favourites here, Casper's Castle from Dominic Guida. I love that album.
Thanks, Bianca. Hello, everybody. Good to be here again. Thanks for having me, Bianca.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I will just say we're missing one, because I did tell the listeners earlier that we've got Alec coming too, but he's not here. We've just got Dominic. So shout out to Alec if he's listening or finished doing whatever he's doing. So yeah. All right. So we haven't had you here for a while.
No, not
It's been I think a couple of years.
At least. So we've had a couple of sessions at Wow FM at Semaphore, but no.
Are you from out this way or out?
I'm out west.
Oh, okay.
Western suburbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how have you been going? What's been happening performance-wise?
Look, it hasn't been so bad for me. It's been quite steady, not crazy, like usual, but I've been plodding along. I've got a gig coming up on Friday at the Cumberland Hotel, which is the reason I'm here, to promote this show at the Cumberland Hotel, and that's at Glanville, near Semaphore, Port Adelaide Way. Apparently the hotel has just been sold, so yeah.
Did he sell it?
He did sell it, and so this will be my last show there, unless they continue, the new owners decide to continue doing live music, which I hope they do. But Michael sold it, and so this will be a farewell gig, and I urge everyone to come along, because look, live music in this COVID climate, let's say, is a blessing, and not everyone, well, most of Australia is in lockdown, and that we can go out and listen to live music for free. Why would you not? Why would you not? I take every gig now as my last gig. I'm playing like it's the last time I'll ever perform, because
it's like living in the moment, just putting everything into that performance.
Because you don't know when they're going to lock us down again, and we're going to be back, stuck in our homes again, not be able to go out and play music and go to see live music, or So folks, come out good, because it's a free gig. And who knows when you'll get to see live music again, if the lockdowns, come back in, which it's pretty inevitable that they will,
Yeah, well, look, that's not the first time I've heard it. We speak to people and they all say that they're living differently. People are living differently. They're just living for now, because we don't know what's around the corner. I think we've all sort of had that feeling.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Which it's a good thing in a sense, because we're doing things that, before we might have been a bit lazy and thought, oh, I'm not going to go out, can't be bothered, it's cold. But now people are just like, no, I'm going out now. I'm going to go out to dinner, I'm going to do this, listen to live music, whatever.
Absolutely.
Why not? Seize a day. What's it, Carpe Diem from the movie
Carpe Diem.
Dead Poet Society? Remember that?
Yeah, seize the day. And so people, you're right, people are living in the present moment a lot more, which is great,
That's positive.
It is a positive. And don't take anything for granted anymore, because, boy, if you're not aware of what's going on, you really are asleep.
That's it, absolutely. Yes, interesting times. But then again, when I was watching, the 9/11 situation, and they had lots of shows on CNN and Fox News, and you look back all those years, what happened with 9/11, and you think, you just look back in time, not to be negative, but there's always been sort of something going on, right, in the world, whether it's political or, whatever's going on. Like, I was just sort of thinking, yes, times are crazy now, but there's been lots of crazy times, lots of crazy events, lots of wars and things, not to get into it too much, but, humanity's been through a lot. People are tough and they can get through it. We can get through things together, right?
Absolutely. And, you got to be careful about what you say these days, because there are so many conspiracy theories and theorists out there, and you don't want to offend anybody.
Yeah. We just got to keep it simple.
People, we had as you're saying, the anniversary of 9/11, 20 years. It felt like it was only yesterday. I can remember.
Watching it?
Yeah, I can remember when it happened, and I was like glued to my television set and couldn't believe my eyes. And so there's a lot of conspiracies surrounding that whole topic, and you don't know who to believe,
Yeah, that's right.
So
that's like anything,
Yeah, so people can go out and do their own research and make up their own minds about it,
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So, how are you finding you're welcoming spring and the nice weather? I know it's a bit cold today, but we had some nice weather the other day. I'm really looking forward to spring and the sunshine, and the birds are already making nests outside our house.
Yeah.
I'm ready for a new season, that's what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely. It's been a long, cold winter. But I've actually enjoyed winter in a strange way.
Did you?
Yeah.
You like the little bit of hibernation, the hot soups?
I don't miss those really, really hot days, but I do miss swimming in the sea.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I do miss. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, you're not an iceberg? You're not like those people that go out, the people in winter that still go? They call them icebergs. My dad used to call them icebergs, and other people do.
We go walking along the beach most days, and we bump into them every now and then.
They're gorgeous.
And they're lovely. And they're in their 70s, and they make me feel like such a wimp.
Yeah.
So these guys are amazing.
I spoke to another lady at an organic health store, and she's older than me, and she said, "Oh, I have cold showers now every day." This was like a month and a half ago, in the middle of winter.
Yep.
It was cold, and she was saying that every morning she has a cold shower for 5-10 minutes, literally cold, like not
it's
even
actually
a bit
very
warm.
good for you. Yeah, I spoke to a lady that does that as well, and it keeps her young. Apparently, keeps her healthy and young, and prolongs her lifespan. So it keeps her skin nice and tight.
Yeah.
Anyway, the mind
Would you
boggles.
try that? Cold showers in winter, not in summer now. That doesn't count because the water's not cold.
Oh dear. Yeah, this is such a probing question. No, I have tried.
No, but
it.
you're a healthy person, right? You're
I'll
into
try to
health.
be. I'll try to be as much as I can, Bianca. I'll do my
right.
best. Although, in these COVID times, I've found that my alcohol consumption has increased.
It has.
It has.
Oh,
And
what percentage? 25%?
well, probably a good 10 to 20%.
That's not much.
I know, but it's like, as a singer, if I drink too much alcohol, I find I was like, my voice gets really, because it dehydrates, right? And it's bad for the voice, so I can't, but just because you're stuck at home and you're thinking and you're wondering,
Yeah, it's natural.
all this uncertainty going on, you
That's
go,
right.
what the hell's going on in the world?
Yeah,
And so you just have another one,
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's what I mean. All the bottle shops
good.
were open. Well, that was classed as an essential.
yeah.
The bottle shops being open when we were locked down, because they know that people, Australians and people across the globe, really like to have a little drink. Why not? One red wine a night or something,
Yeah.
or a little scotchy. I'm
I
not
heard-
promoting it, but just everything in moderation.
Sure.
Like they say, red wine has got good antioxidants if you have it with a red meat, with
Yeah.
a steak, and have a few
I love
sips
my
of
red,
red
yeah.
wine. It's got some medicinal qualities. Well, that's what my husband banters on about anyway, because
Sure.
he's a drop. He's a collector of wines.
Absolutely. I used to make my own wine
Did you?
until my partner told me to stop making wine because I was drinking
Yeah, because
too much. Because of course you've got all this wine sitting in, you got these barrels of wine. You go, what shall I do?
exactly.
Okay, I'll just have
Tempting.
another one. And so, yeah. And I found that I've cut my wine consumption in half now, but I'm spending more money at the bottle shop. So
Yeah,
anyway.
but she doesn't drink. She didn't drink your homemade
She hardly
wine.
drinks. Yeah, she's full on into her health. Angela's super healthy.
Yeah.
She's probably the reason I'm kind of half healthy as well. She's into organic. Well, we're into organic. We eat all organic at home.
Yeah.
We don't drink fluoridated water. What else do we do?
You've got your veggie patch, a little bit. Of
Yeah, we've got a
food
little
at home.
veggie patch at home, and we'll eat we eat minimal meat. My father was the butcher. Can you imagine?
That's right.
So we've really backed off on the meat. Try to eat more fish. Fish is good. So yeah, there you go. Talking about the diet.
Well, look, I went just before we get into our next song. Just
Sure.
quickly, I went to a party last night, and I spoke to someone who was a very heavy smoker, drinking lots and lots of coffee, and not so much alcohol, but they were super unhealthy, and now they don't smoke, and their skin colour's more creamy, peachy, like the reds come into their cheeks, and
Yep.
they used to have a grey complexion from all the smoking. And I said, "What made you quit?" And he said, "I had a heart attack."
Oh wow.
But his advice to all of us who he was talking to was, don't let it get to that, right? Now people are seeking more healthy options because of things that have happened the past few years too, with COVID. People wanting to be more healthy, thinking, oh, maybe I'll just smoke a bit less, or
Yeah.
have less coffee, or eat more
Sure.
organic.
Sure.
People more health conscious.
Yeah. People are more health conscious, and I've
They
seen
talk about it more.
when you can see it just on our walks along the beach most days, as I said, since the outbreak of COVID, Corona thing happened in March of 2020 when it first came out, and anyway, so there's a lot more people walking, a lot more people
That's true.
being active and walking, and sucking up the fresh air, the negative ions from the beach. And you can see them, in their sport attire, and they're trying to get into shape. And it's not only about being vain, and it's actually about getting healthy. Really, people are really concerned.
Exactly.
It's great. It's awesome. It took this COVID. So there is a silver lining to this this crazy stuff that's happening.
Yeah,
So
you're right.
you know.
It's always good to look at it from that point of view, isn't it?
Mhm.
What have you got next for us?
Okay. Well, seeing I was talking about my beautiful, darling partner Angela, I'd like to play a song that I wrote for her. This when we first met, and this one's called "Angel of Love," and it goes like this. From the moment that I saw you, I was already there. You were game enough to walk with me. I couldn't see why you shouldn't care. You talk to me of nature, you talk to me of life. Well, you can talk to me about anything. You should make me feel alright. Talking about my angel of love. Angel, you're the apple of my eye. Talking about my angel of love, angel of love. All to see you and I. But baby, you're amazing. I gotta pinch myself each day. Even when it's cold and gray outside, you help me see a brighter day. Now you're a force of nature, will be on my wildest dreams. When I look into your deep green eyes, I see the forest and the sea. Talking about my angel of love, angel. You're the apple of my eye. Talking about my angel of love, the angel of love, yeah. I wanna see you and I. But you don't have to worry if you have to leave me in a hurry. 'Cause there was life before you, and there'll be love again. But while we're together, baby, I wanna live until the end. I'm talking about my angel of love, angel. You're the apple of my eye. We're talking about my angel of love. Yeah, only see you and I. Only see you and I. Oh yeah, yeah. Only see you and I. Yeah. I'm talking about my baby. I'm talking about my love. Talking about my baby. Talking about my love.
Yeah, Dominic Guida in the studio. Lovely song,
Ooh.
Angel of Love,
Thank
for
you.
your true love. Dominic, I don't think I've heard that song before.
No, it was the last song I wrote
When?
about 15 years ago.
Oh, 15. Yeah, right.
Yikes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
nice. Well, I like the, what was it? Green eyes, something, see the forest and the sea in your green
Yeah.
eyes and your deep green eyes? What was
Yes.
it? Something like that.
When I look into your deep green eyes, I see the forest and the sea. Yeah. You like that line?
Yeah, I like that
I'm
line
glad.
because I could picture it. It was that,
Cool.
that cinematic sort of
Cool.
thing going on in my mind.
Yeah. Thank
Forest, sea.
you. Mhm.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I'm yet to record that one, but there you go, folks. That's a new one. Well, new 15-year-old new one. And then I became a dad.
Oh,
And
no,
of course
see,
you go
you've been
into-
busy. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
full-time job plus.
It is,
3
you know,
kids.
it's full on, and
What can I
it's
say?
all about survival, and
Exactly.
and writing music is such a privilege because you have all this. When you're writing it, you need, well, at least for me, I need my headspace and my time, and so I'm grateful that I had that time before I became a father, and hopefully I'll get it back once the kids grow up again. You know.
We hear people say that's not uncommon. You know, a lot of musicians say when they had their family and building their family, music changed. They were still doing music, but it just changes. It's just different, like you said. How can you write and get into album mode when you want to take care of your babies and you spend time with them and your partner? It makes sense.
It does. It does.
And that's only a sort of a certain period of time, and then they grow up, and then there's another new season.
I hope so. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Yep.
You know what? Let's just throw a quick ad on.
Okay.
So listeners will be back shortly with Dominic.
No worries.
Jessica was only 3 years old when her
Really
mum
quick
died.
ad.
Still
And then
hurting
we'll
from
go
the loss as a
to
teenager, her mental
another
health
song.
declined and she turned to drugs and alcohol. Thanks to Mission Australia, Jessica received support to process her trauma and heal from her dependencies. Finally, she can smile at the future. Please donate today to help a young person turn their life around. Call 1-800-888868 or visit missionaustralia.com.au.
Forget any other station that's playing rock. This is Rock Hard with Phil and Tish. Playing you everything from Slayer to Bon Jovi and everything in between.
So this Friday, what
it's on
time
every
at the
Wednesday
Cumberland?
night from 9 p.m. to
7:30
midnight.
to 10:30. It's a 3-hour gig.
Who's joining you?
Because Phil
It
and
was
Tish
just
are
me.
Oh,
playing
just you,
just
yeah?
me. Yeah.
Cumberland.
You can find them on
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram,
7:30
and most
Friday.
importantly, PBAFM
So we'll let listeners know that again
89.7.
before we finish off.
Sure.
Hello, I'm Nick for the Family Peace Foundation. When I grow up, I'm never going to drink alcohol. I reckon it's the worst thing when
Did
my
you get
parents
water?
drink
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah, that's what I said when I was a
They
kid
think
too.
it's funny. Well, I don't. And
Boy,
neither
well, I
does my
was
big
wrong.
sister. And the mornings after they drink too much are just awful. They get in such bad moods with us and each other. If only they wouldn't.
All right.
Family
so
peace.
Have you got another song?
Be
Sure.
with your kids.
So we can
Um,
sit down.
Oh, how about anything? What is final call?
I'll just jump up and say good day while you
On
say.
PBAFM 89.7.
Thanks for
Okay.
tuning in to PBFM. It's 14 minutes, 4:15. Gee, time goes quick when you're having fun. At 5 o'clock, we've got Siempre Lunas. In the meantime, we've got Dominic Guida, hopefully for a few more minutes. And we've
Sure.
got another song or two. We'll see how we go. Just
We'll see
see
how we
what vibes come.
Cool.
We always go like that, don't we? Just see what
Yeah.
happens.
Sure.
Have you got another song?
This one's a song about peace, and it's quite relevant, I suppose. This one's called "The Final Call," and I wrote this one back in '93. It kind of goes like this. Let's see. I'll get the backing going. How is it everyone's at war? When somebody tell me, what on earth are we fighting for? When we can all live together, I always ignore it. I ain't afraid to show it. Let's make love, no war feels better. Let's make love, no war is better. Let's make love, no war. This is a final call. Sometimes it gets all too much for me, so I dream about my fantasy. When we can live all as one, complete, and peace and love and harmony. Then I awake. We find it's not quite that way. So let's make love, no war feels better. Let's make love, no worry is better. Let's make love, no war. This is a final call. is a final call. How is it everyone's at war? Will somebody tell me what are we fighting for? When we can all live together, I already know it. I ain't afraid to show it, and you ought to know. Let's make love, no worry feels better. Let's make love, no worry is better. Let's make love, no war. This is a final call. This is a final call. This is a final call. Oh, oh, oh. This is a final call. Oh, oh, oh. This is a final call.
Yeah. Final call, Dominic Guida in the
call.
studio here at PBAFM. What are we all fighting for?
That's right. And everyone's turning against each other. All the vaccinated against the unvaccinated.
Yeah. Well,
And it's just
isn't it
disgusting.
interesting how songs, you know, you wrote it, you said, how many years ago?
Well, back in '93,
Yeah,
so that'll be
93, right?
well, that's 28 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's timeless. You know, it meant something then. You can relate to it now. You
Sure.
can interpret it however it suits you.
That's a sign of a good song, right?
As Richard Rambler says, great song.
Oh, thanks,
What does
Richard.
he say? Great song
Thanks,
from your
brother.
CD, Dom. Richard Rambler.
Much appreciated, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, it is good. Yeah.
So,
And Tuan says, rock on, Dom. Love your work, brother.
ah, thanks, Tuan.
Sounds great as usual, Dom. And that's Angelo Guiv something. Angelo. With a G surname.
Oh, Goof.
Guifredo or something?
Oh, Jafrida.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Oh, yeah, Angelo. Hi, Angelo. Thanks, brother.
Sounds
appreciate
great
it.
as usual.
Thanks, man. So, yeah, so all this, you know, and you know, people are fighting, and it's all so divisive. This whole thing, and it's terrible, and it's a bloody tragedy. And you know, you just wonder whoever's doing this has done such a good job. It's a mastermind.
Mm.
What do they call it? It's such a well planned bloody thing.
That's why
lack of a
music calms the soul, yeah? That's why we need to go to Cumberland this Friday.
Yeah, man.
Because 7:30, Dominic is
Yeah.
going to help us chill.
And we're going to raise the vibration, folks. We need to raise the vibration and be happy.
Vibration.
Yeah, the
Isn't
vibration.
your sister all into that?
No,
Is it Josephine, your sister?
Josephine, yeah.
Because I see her put some really nice, positive, spiritual, heartfelt posts on
Yeah,
about
my
the energy
sister,
of the moon
Josephine,
and this and that.
she's an astrologer. She's a
that is-
professional astrologer.
Is
She's done
she?
so many courses on it, and because it's such a vast subject thing to learn. I'm into astrology, but just as a hobby. I'm a hobbyist, you know. But she delves right into it, and she gets really deep.
It's interesting
And,
though, isn't it?
It's so interesting because it's science. It's not
Is it?
it's not superstition
much
at all.
about it.
It's all calculated.
Is it?
Yeah.
About all the moon,
Planets and all
planets
the
and
degrees, and that means that, and if it's in this position, it means something else. It's all. If you look at it, it's the blueprint of our lives. It's all planned out.
yeah, like they say, a lot of people say
astrology.
destiny, or what is it that I don't know what's the term. You know, things are destiny and fate.
Yeah.
You know, a person's life is all sort of planned out. A lot of people in that school of thought, you know, in different religious or spiritual, not so much, doesn't have to be religious, but different spiritual texts say that someone's path is already paved, but we just got to do the best we can. Like some people believe that, some people don't, you know.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
a
some people
believer
say
that
when you're born, it's all sort of,
you can change timelines. You can change your destiny if you.
who knows? I mean,
I believe you can. I mean, if you just passive and just go along with the rolls and punches, well, you know, life's going to kick you in that direction. But if you say, no, I'm going to do this and really work harder and, you know, and when you get knocked down, you dust yourself off and you keep going in that direction rather than the direction that life is forcing you to go to, well, I believe you can change your destiny. You know, you just have to be proactive in life and get off your ass and do something about it. But and you know, speaking of astrology, I was quite good at predicting people's star signs just by looking at them and talking to them for a little while.
Yeah.
For example, I reckon you are, and correct me if I'm wrong, probably like an Aries.
Yeah.
See, there you go. See, guys?
How? Can you see my horns?
I can
the
just...
bull horns or something? What is it?
No, actually, I cheated. I remember you saying you were an Aries before.
Yeah, no,
Okay, I cheated.
No, you didn't cheat because I remember when you didn't know once.
Yeah.
Because you said this a while ago, you didn't know, but you thought I might have been an Aries.
Oh,
or
really?
Did you cheat
I
then
did...
too?
No, I swear.
No, but I think
it wasn't me.
You really did get it right when you said it a few years ago.
Oh, there you go.
don't
You
know your
remember that?
nature,
I don't remember that.
You know,
there you go.
because there's different natures.
Sure.
Some people have a water nature, a fire nature. It's
And it
like,
depends on your ascendant.
what's that?
Your ascendant. So, for example, you might be an Aries, but you might have a Piscean, like a Pisces ascendant. So, what does that mean? It means that's how people perceive you. That's how people see you. They will see you not as an Aries, but as a Pisces. See, I have a Capricorn ascendant, so people see me as a Capricorn rather than a Gemini, because I'm actually a Gemini with a Capricorn ascendant.
Yeah.
If that means anything.
So how does that come? Like what time of day you're born? Like some people are born in the morning, some people are
Yes.
born at night.
No, I think every hour,
It changes.
every hour
hourly.
or every 2 hours, it changes sign. Well, there are 12 signs, 24 hours, so every 2 hours. There you go.
Gee whiz,
Yeah, it's freaky.
Oh my goodness! I might have to get your sister in here to have a little.
She would be
session.
you should. She is so good. She's so fascinating.
Oh my God! I'm going to message her.
Please do.
Can I? Yeah.
Yeah, please do.
Because it is fascinating. A lot of people are into it. They used to have that lady on the morning show. They don't do it now, but morning show. I remember when I was young, and when I was at uni,
Yeah.
they used to have this lady with the long blonde hair on Channel
Oh, I
7 or
remember
Channel
her.
9 News.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, we're going to
Yeah.
go through that.
She was
Today, Aries
yeah.
is this and that. La la la
She
la.
was
She had a
softly
soft
spoken.
voice.
Yeah.
Why don't they do that anymore? Maybe
I don't
maybe
know.
she can do this here, like once a month or something. Only joking. No, we'll start slowly. We'll see. We'll do one session, see how we go.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah. All right.
So, am I allowed to plug this gig on
yeah,
Friday
go
again?
for it.
So it starts at 7:30, folks, and I'd love for you guys to be there. It's the final gig before the hotel's been sold, so I'm repeating myself. It's sad because we've done so many great gigs there with the band as well, but I'll be doing it solo with all the bells and whistles. But you know, it'll sound like a full band, starts, as I said, Cumberland Hotel, Glanville. 7:30 start. I'm doing a 3-hour show, and I hope to see you guys there. So
Thank you. But Brett said,
Mhm.
a path isn't made out for you. It's your choices that makes the path.
yeah,
Just to
I
add,
agree.
Just to add to that.
I agree, Brett.
Yeah.
It was Brett, right?
Yeah, Brett
Yeah.
Leeming. Brett
Yeah,
Leeming.
yeah, spot on, Brett.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got one last song to play because I feel like this song, and I wrote the song about 20 or so years ago, and it's called "Take a Stand," and it's on the album, my Dominic Anthony Guida album, which I'll have on the night because I'll be playing all the songs of my album. That's why I'm here.
Are you?
So,
Friday.
yeah, I'm going to be. Because Michael loves my original songs. Well,
A lot of people do.
and he's actually asked for me. He goes, Dominic, can you
Originals.
please play them for the last? You know, it's the last time, and he wants to hear them again. And so I said,
Oh, that's
I'll be,
awesome.
you know, so I'll be mixing it up with originals and covers. So, so
When's the new
tell me.
place, new owners going in?
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, yes, I do know.
Cumberland.
The 26th is when he his settlement. is when they're settling, the 26th of September. So, yeah, okay.
Nothing stays the same.
No. So, are we wrapping this up?
Oh, whatever you want. If you got.
No, if you want to keep talking, I don't mind.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
we just go with what's happening. So, did you want to do a song now?
Well, I was going to do one more song,
Yeah.
and then whatever you want to do after that.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. So this one's called Take a Stand, folks. And it goes like this. You and I, ordinary people with the same desires. Adversity is everywhere, won't leave you behind. From another world, won't leave you behind. From another time, and I don't know where we stand. Let's all take a stand. I got to know that we can. Let's all live. And I don't know where we stand. Let's all take a stand. I got to know that we can make the world of change. Make the world of change. Whoa. You and I were ordinary people with the best in mind. Diversity is everywhere, they won't let you be. Because of how you pray, they're afraid you see. 'Cause ignorance breeds fear. And I don't know where we stand. Let's all take a stand. I got to know that we can. Let's all lend a hand. I don't know where we stand. Let's all take a Yeah, it's got a bit of a fade out.
Very quick
A
ad
career
break
out of
here.
music
and
these
then
days.
go into
Way
it
back in
and
the
wrap it up.
70s and
Say
80s, you could
whatever
actually
you've
go
got
to a radio
to say.
station,
Cool.
talk
That's
to the
it.
program manager and say, hey, what do you think? And because we got airplay, we became
Russell
known,
Morris.
which has the snowball effect. Your record starts to move, and the record really is the spokesman for the band. For young bands these days, they're not getting any airplay, and therefore they're not making a living, and therefore the bands are breaking up before they even begin to start. 50% airplay for Australian product would be fantastic. It would be our culture. We're progressing. Let's try and get that
Great
airplay
ad,
level up to
that one.
50%.
Great ad, yeah.
Yeah.
Forget any other station that's
Russell
playing
Morris.
rock.
Oh, really?
Australian music
Well, there you
concert.
go. I've performed with Russell Morris on several occasions as well. Yeah, back in 2004, 2005. Yeah, great
In
guy.
where? Melbourne, Adelaide?
Adelaide.
Nice.
Yeah, I can remember after the show, after all the people had left, we went around to all the tables, picking up the half-empty bottles of wine and finishing them off. It was me and Russell. Yeah, the top bloke. Yeah, seriously.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
Afternoons on PBAFM 89.7.
4:33. Thanks for tuning in to PBFM. We've had Dominic Guida in the studio this afternoon. Thanks, Dominic, for coming in.
Oh, it was a pleasure, Bianca. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome.
And thank you, folks, for tuning in and listening too. Thank you. Hope to see you Friday night at the Cumbie.
Yeah, 7:30. Have they got the mills there gone still? The snitties and
I'm not sure. You'd
Okay.
have to ring
just
and
drinks.
ask.
yeah,
That's probably the best
yeah,
bet.
yeah. Let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a pub meal.
Yeah.
You like, what's your favourite pub meal?
A hamburger
Yeah.
with the lot. No pineapple.
Yeah, no pineapple. Yeah, that's it.
No
I don't know,
pineapple.
eh, that's gonna kill
what is it? Oh no, it's like pineapple on a pizza, right? Who does that?
Hawaiian. Yeah, my brother loves Hawaiian.
No,
He's
no.
in the minority. Like not many
No.
people like Hawaiian anymore. That was a 80s, 90s thing, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was more
yeah.
popular.
I think Pizza Hut brought that in. Are they
Yeah,
the culprits for that?
probably. Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
That's it. Yeah, no, look, there's a lot of nice places to go and get a burger. I went last weekend somewhere and in the hills and got a vegan burger. So if anyone's a
Cool.
vegan, there's
Yeah.
oh my god, there's so many. You know, even the big food chains are doing vegan burgers now.
Sure.
And they taste okay.
They do.
Why would they do it if it tasted terrible? They wouldn't get the business. So
But be careful of those plant-based meat patties.
I have heard, yeah,
They're
Some
quite
aren't brilliant.
they're dangerous. They're not good.
because
Oh, the genetically
Different
mod.
stuff
They've
in
been
it.
tampered with. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that in my body at all. Yeah, so stay away from the plant-based meat patties.
oh, but are you talking about from fast food chains or from like a? I
Uh,
think this pub made theirs with chickpea and mushrooms or
Well, if
something.
they've made their
like
own, that's fine.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the actual
from the
meat,
supermarkets.
plant-based meat.
Plant-based meats.
Yeah,
Right.
is what I'm.
The
not
substitute
the
meat.
plant-based patties. No,
The fake meat.
the fake meat.
The fake
yeah,
meat.
yeah, that's dangerous.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you're right.
Yeah.
I have heard that. Like
Mhm.
they put lots of salts and chemicals and
No,
things
but-
in so it tastes like meat.
But apart from that, there's a lot, much more that they.
Really? I've got to look into
Yeah,
that.
it's
Didn't
genetically
know.
modified, and I can't even remember, but I just remember that it's been just to stay away from it
Mm.
because it's DNA altering apparently.
Is that right? Yeah, I
Yep.
wouldn't be surprised. We've got to be aware of different chemicals that are out there in things,
You do.
you know.
We're being bombarded left, right, and centre.
Yeah, I saw someone saying on YouTube the other day we're in the era of the most chemicals around us, like everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, shampoo, conditioner, soaps, you know, different to our grandma and
Yeah.
our grandparents and
Sure.
great-grandparents' days.
I mean, they lived just by default. They ate organically.
Exactly,
by
they didn't
default.
think anything of it. They
You
didn't
know.
think it's organic.
Yeah. It wasn't till I think 1950 that Monsanto started spraying all the herbicides and pesticides and fungicides and then all the genetically modified foods started coming out. And, you know, I reckon our generation, and I hate to say this, folks, probably won't live as long as our parents' generation or our
The life
grandparents'
expectancy was
generation.
like in the hundreds, remember? You know,
Yeah.
great-great-grandparents,
Yeah, that would-
102, 105.
They would hit the ton.
But and they were always used to have my husband's family from a couple of different places in Greece. They woke up having a little bit of you know, ouzo and
Ouzo.
go to bed with ouzo and go to bed with scotch and
Yeah.
and they lived to 105. Had a little
Amazing.
cigarette here and there.
Yeah. But it was probably
good
organic,
stuff, the good stuff.
the good tobacco, not doused in harmful chemicals,
That's
which
right.
which most cigarettes are. Unfortunately, have got all that in, and you know they've got apparently they've even got cyanide in them.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
arsenic. It's
Yeah.
madness. Why would you?
But
do
at
that?
least they're transparent now with cigarettes. They say it's full of chemicals and smoke at your own risk. You know,
Yeah.
they've said that for a couple
you
of
can-
decades now, haven't they? And
They
they've got the
have.
picture on the box of the cancer on the mouth.
Yep.
So they tell people they're transparent.
But you can buy organic tobacco. You
Really?
can- yeah. It's called Manitou, Manitou, and it comes from Germany, and it's additive free. So it's what my partner smokes.
Yeah,
You know, you
Well,
pay a
peop-
little extra for it, but you
Yeah.
don't get poisoned.
that's right.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember in the day, my Father's Day, they used to smoke pipes, you know, like have the pipes with the nice pure tobacco or the port wine one. And
Mhm.
it was, they said it didn't leave a funny taste in their mouth.
Yeah,
You know, it was just
Yeah.
a thing they did when they socialised and had a drink.
Yep.
And they enjoyed it.
Yep.
You don't get addicted. You don't want to have it all the time,
that's correct.
just as a treat.
Yeah, absolutely. Because they're getting addicted to the chemicals in those cigarettes, not the actual tobacco, but the chemicals themselves. That's what they're getting addicted to. And that's what it's killing them at the end. It's giving them all sorts of ailments and diseases and illnesses. So, yeah.
Rightio.
Health is the new currency.
Oh,
And
isn't
happiness is the new currency, folks.
it? That's right. Absolutely.
Be happy and healthy.
And
the
we're
two
here.
H's.
We're always here to have a good time. It's
Yeah.
all about music, health, and positivity.
Yeah.
Dominic, thanks for coming in.
Oh, thank you, Bianca.
Thank
It's been
you.
an absolute pleasure. Thank you, guys. See you Friday.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cheers. Thank
Cheers. Okay.
On Sunday nights from
Awesome.
9. Cover a huge range of topics, like youthful endurance.
When I was younger, I used to, any store that would have the perfume section at the entrance, I used to walk
Perfect.
through it holding my
Thanks.
breath.
So
You
if
know,
you wanna
a
say
little bit of a
goodbye here?
test of endurance.
See you guys. Thank you
I
very
got to
much.
About the age of 20,
Thanks
22, I'd be stopped.
the bottom
I'd be
of our
spoken
heart.
to by women.
All the best.
And I realised, of course, that while this woman was talking to me, I was still holding my breath.
Documentaries.
Don't try.
They could
Stop.
magic
Stop.
reindeer.